Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. The Dodgers enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Steven Matz starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last three starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Now batting, Kike Hernandez. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 home. Chopped weakly to the left. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I love what Logan Forsythe brings to this lineup. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Next up for Los Angeles, Max Munson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside. Matt is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, it becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty, one man out. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Max Munson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So here's Matt Kemp now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. The bouncer to the left side. Flores has it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Rich Hill gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
Now in the box, Carlos Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Mets, center fielder, Carlos Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Carlos Castro has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His career batting line against Hill, he's gone 3 for 8. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Reyes is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a snap throw to first, and a dive, but he's back. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Reyes at second. Conforto at first. 1 gone. set, and the 1-1 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works to count back full. On deck, there's Adrian Gonzalez. Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit well on the ground to first. The second for one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 1 for 4. Now here's the pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Bellinger has been having a big season to this point, and so far the fans are rewarding him with a ton of all-star love. He leads all first basemen in votes coming into today.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game, Boney, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game. Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
In now is Yasiel Puig, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
The windup and the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to right field. Cabrera has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next up for New York, Adrian Gonzalez. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late.
Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. His career batting line against Hill, an impressive 4 for 7. 2 of those hits were for home runs. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Hernandez right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He could probably play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Stepping in, Wilmer Flores, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hernandez over to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the third inning in this one. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The pitcher number 44, Rich Hill.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rich Hill, and we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. One out, nobody on. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pitch is popped up. Flores is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. Hernandez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder. Two-0 count. The pitch is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box now, Max Munson. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. Ready now, Tomas Nido, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Tomas Nido.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. And there's one down now. And with one gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play as you see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Matz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kemp has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 6, Carlos Castro.
Striding in once again, Carlos Castro. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
First baseman number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And oh, he can't rein it in. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Castro is after it. He's there, but oh, he missed it. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a two-base error.
Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit to third, taken in by Flores, and there are two away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Stepping in, Logan Forsythe. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game. The 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Reyes has got it. He gathers the throw. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again. Jose Reyes set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He reached on a single in his first try. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Hey, Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Jock Peterson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Eddie, we've heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone into the upper tank. A solo shot down the line in right, his 2nd of the game, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him, because he's killing them.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that's low, ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So here now is the pitcher, Rich Hill. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
In now, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Set to deliver on 2-1. Sinker's low, but called for a strike. Barnes leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw into second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Digging in once again, Max Munson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Cabrera's there. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mets nothing. Here's Adrian now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Gonzalez behind, 0-2 the count now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Flores. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 2 away in the inning. And, Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
2 out, nobody on. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Carving him up as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Seth Lugo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 67. Lugo.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Kemp will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside. Ready with the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Castro patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The batter, first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. 1-1. Popped him up. Flores in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Striding in once again, Tomas Nido. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Seth Lugo.
Gavin Cecchini will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Cecchini.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. His career batting line against Hill. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Cecchini, also known as Cheech. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Carlos Castro.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Peterson, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Castro is off at first with 2 away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2, and he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Anthony Swarzak will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Anthony Swarzak.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. Head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's 1 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Swarzak has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3. So he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Jock Peterson will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Cabrera shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Barnes. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Castro is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. So they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Michael Conforto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count.
The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Adrian Gonzalez. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail here 4-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 39, Sherry Levin.
Next up for Los Angeles, Rich Hill. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rich Hill.
Chris Taylor is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Chris Taylor.
To third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. And that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
Kike Hernandez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First delivery to him on the way. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be 2. To Cabrera for 1. Relay to Gonzalez, and it's a double play.
Third baseman, number 13, Max Munson.
Next for the Dodgers, Max Munson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Justin Turner will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Justin Turner.
A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Castro looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season, and with it the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Look out. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 out, nobody on. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mets nothing. Justin Turner is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 10, Justin Turner. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 46.
Next up for New York, Wilmer Flores.
Leading up for
He's
the
hoping
Mets,
to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first
Wilmer
2 plate appearances so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. Here's a strike. Fields has a strong chance of being an all-star for the National League this year, as he's currently leading the vote totals among relievers.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
A fastball that just misses inside. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready once again, Tomas Nido. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Logan Forsythe. He swings and grounds it to short. Reyes up the middle, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 75, Scott Alexander.
Brandon Nimmo will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's set. Here it comes. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Digging in once again, Jose Reyes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Missed with a slider. Reyes, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. Into the upper deck, but foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
5-0 the final score today. Los Angeles get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Rich Hill earns his 6th winning decision in this one, striking out 12 in the process. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Mets, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.